I'm back, chat. What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. We back, chat. Let's go up. I don't know what the fuck going on. It's been a long, what, 3-4 days. I've been out riding my bike, but I'm back.
It's in the game.
What's up, chat? It's a new season. Let's get right to it. What's up, chat? Talk to me, y'all. What's the word? Make sure y'all graphics on 720, y'all. Hit that little 3 buttons at the top. Little settings button, then go to quality.
Beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab, it's Paulin. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Gonna look downfield again. He's got him. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
I'm pissed I let that happen. I bumped into my own teammate. Fuck.
Huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
Ran into my own teammate, chat.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Sayin. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Finds his tight end.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. the heat. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll go back to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Off-play action on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. At the 35, he's got room. Turning on the Jets. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quickly complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. They'll go to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. How about this? These guys are going for two. The snap sets up to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. At the 45, on its way. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Cheesy ass RPO. These niggas got cheesy ass computer plays.
After he makes the catch, if I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Now the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Just keep slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes. At the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect. Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Here comes the two-point try. To the air, it's Sayin. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
What's up, Chad? Talk to me.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going right to work up top. And the defense
I'm down
makes
3 in, I get it back at half.
Quarterback down at the 26.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got him downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a group.
Makes a grab past the marker. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. They extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback.
No go. Good defense, y'all.
Midfield stripe at the 49. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra.
It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Got room to work. Picks up the first down, still moving. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Right back to the well. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. It's a running touchdown, Ohio State. And that one will give
Let's
them the lead.
go.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Fours in the shot. It's about to be full court. He about to come to play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air, it's Carr. Now adjusting. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Keep playing with fire, chat.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man on the right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Gets it to him on the screen. Makes his man miss. There he goes. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have
What's up, Chad? Talk to me, comment. Y'all ain't saying shit.
They start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the run, it's Peoples. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
That last completion sets them up on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
Pound 55.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, and he's over 150 yards now. Featuring this guy, featuring this weapon, you know he's a mismatch, and you're going to exploit it. Great job by the offense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again.
GG, he got that. That's because I was bullshitting around at the beginning of the game, smoking and shit.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's going to go down as time has
If I could have got the pick six, it would have been right.
What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving.
Damn it, that was a good game, Chuck.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Well, we're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are two guys that have flat out said it. They have come to get the other man.
And they're not lying.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Mike Tyson's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect? Wow! He got smashed that time.
Now we're going to of guy he is. Not physically, mentally.
Can he get up? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. A knifing left hand by Andre Bishop. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Tyson is on his...
Bruh just cheated, but you can't report him because the game so damn old. I'm on Call of Duty after this.
soldier incoming. Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in control.
Do you find it amusing?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Squad mates redeployed. Well done.
Just made a fatal mistake.
Back on station. Go get after it. Loadout drop headed your way.
Delinquent.
You have reinforcements inbound. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is moving. Watch the skies. We're returning you to the front. Earn this. You have reinforcements inbound.
Do you find it amusing?
Enemy UAV is online. Get a UAV on grid. Get ready. You're redeploying. Squad mates back on station. Good work. 10 remaining. Keep pushing. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
I'll fly. You just made a fatal mistake.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad's in the safe zone. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead.
You just made a fatal mistake. Hostile troops indicating buy station. I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Only 10 were left. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next time. Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
Yo, I'm chat banned, cuz.
Check your gear and weapons. Deploy shortly. All stations, green light. Deploying to the war zone.
Right from the history books.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back home. That LZ is solid.
Yes. Altijd een mondje ready. Ouais, voyons donc, il m'a pété au sniper de l'autre bâtisse.
You have reinforcements inbound. You're getting another chance. Weapons free. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Y'en a dedans sur toi.
Keep this man.
Your squad mates redeployed. Well done.
Watch out.
Go get your revenge. Your squad mates back on station.
Ok,
Good work.
bateau.
Stand by for redeployment. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest. You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Hey, attention vert! Watch out!
You just made a fatal. I hope you know know something about hand-to-hand combat.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Hostile shoot setting waypoint. Disregard.
Stand by for redeployment. You have reinforcements inbound.
Found a gas mask.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Il y a du monde avec vous autres.
Nine left. Keep the pressure on. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Head to the safe zone. Gas inbound.
Ah, va chier.
Attention au deuxième, watch out,
Enemy
second
dropping
floor.
into the AO.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Reloading.
Enemy UAV is online.
I went and
All
came
remaining
back,
operators
pussy.
from that squad. Hunt them down.
Changing mags.
Ils s'en viennent.
You just made.
Switching mags.
Caliste.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices.
Fuck up.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy. You have reinforcements inbound. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
You just made a fatal
Surgeon's
mistake.
about to end. Make it count. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
know something about hand-to-hand combat. You just made a fatal mistake. You just made a fatal mistake.
Rates to restock. Advise you to load up now. LDBR inbound.
I hope you know. You just.
Someone buy me back in? Only 4 remain. Reloading! The job. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Can someone buy me back in? Check weapons and gear. We're holding the situation. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive and you see
find it amusing.
You have reinforcements inbound. Squad mate back on station. Good work. Get ready. You're redeploying. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy airstrike in the area. Enemy UAV is online. You have reinforcements inbound. Clear movement. Get to the safe zone. Incoming LDBR. Enemy UAV overhead.
Last trap identified.
Enemy UAV online. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Right there.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You just made a fuck.
Go get your revenge. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy UAV is online. Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Now that that's out of the way, you just made a fatal mistake.
You'll confirm. You've located the rest of us.
I hope you know.
Changing mag! You've made it to the top 10. We're returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemy dropping into the AO.
You just made a fatal mistake. You just made.
Go get your revenge. Fire sale is active. Five
Do
station
you
prices
find
are
it
adjusted.
amusing?
Hostile UAV in the area. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. Squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy UAV is online. Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close. You have reinforcements inbound.
UAV standing by.
Delinquents.
UAV available for tasking.
You just made a fatal mistake.
SDVR ready for launch.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Fire sales over. Nothing striking. Marks remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. 16 rounds. Out. No more second chances. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Head to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
You just made a fatal mistake. Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll.
Reloading. You're in the top five. Bring home the win. 5 spots still operational in the AO. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Enemy movement.
I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. UAV overhead. Additional contract online. headed to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized. Resurgence. Stay alive. Alright, soldier. Mark the drop point. Go get off. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Stand by for redeployment. Remain, you're almost done here.
Ahí voy.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
¿Ya te mataste?
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
You do know who I am.
Enemy movement. Cancel that. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Acá estoy de este lado, Irán,
You
rosa.
just made a
All
fatal
squad mates
mistake.
are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
A mí, güey. Y llegó esta perra. Esa putada, luego perfora el blindaje, güey.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Cálmate. Ay, güey.
arriba el perro, güey. Y no traigo placas, güey.
Back on station. Go get after it.
Ya subió, güey, ya subió,
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Están los dos arriba, güey, tres.
Your squad
I
mate
hope
is
you know
redeployed.
something about
Well done.
hand-to-hand combat.
Loading.
You've got time for another
You just
bounty.
made a fatal
Get it
mistake.
done.
Ahí va. Ahí va.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
No.
Careful, area's hot.
You have reinforcements inbound. Primary
Ah,
objective
este güey, ¿qué
complete.
pues?
All targets eliminated.
I hope you find it amusing. You just made a fatal mistake. You just made a fatal
Fire
mistake.
sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Contract is compromised.
Hombre, nos chingaron a los dos.
I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
No, hombre, ya lo acribillaron. No, ese la está rifando. No, ya está.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Moving this way.
¿Dónde?
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Your squad's in the safe zone. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
No, si ese güey, sálvalo.
Come now, don't die here.
Clear another target during contract timeline. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
No, pues ya.
You just made a fatal mistake.
someone buy me back in?
Back in there.
Sí.
Can someone buy me back in?
No, hombre, está toda la bola allí, hijo.
You're losing ground. Move it. I'm reloading. We lost track of the bounty target. Contract failed. Took a round. Remaining.
Vale.
GG's chat. Got first in chat. I'm out of here.